Previously on Test C teams. It will be the customary challenge. Each team is to produce a golem collaboratively, and may the best golem win.
You could summon a fire snake, wrap it around the fist. We'll take damage from it.
Nice.
They'll take damage from it. They'll get disadvantage on it, and then we'll continue healing from
We'll
it.
heal from it, yeah.
Nice.
Like
This
barb
is-
knuckles.
Yes.
or some sort of propulsion thing where it like levitates. It has no legs at all. It's just a floating orb with fists.
That's cool.
What do I get?
A good question. What do you want?
Fuel.
And what type of fuel is the one that you favor the most?
Flesh.
We will have a good working relationship.
Extend-o-matic drill, patent pending.
Activate.
Straight through the middle, grabs it, and
In
then
the air.
Yeah, exactly, and then it just begins to whirl. It begins to whirl itself on the drill apart
Oh yeah.
until
And
the
flames on out.
staves are
Yeah.
split going one way, and until there's nothing left on it.
It's not weak to anything.
It's perfect.
Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Hello, is time impressive in D&D?
Is time
Hello,
impressive?
it is I.
Do they have clocks in D&D?
Yes. Yes.
Do they?
You would know.
Sundials?
Really?
Yes.
Is it? What's the official
season,
ruling?
Adam.
Really?
No, sundials.
Really? All the time?
All the time.
What about like a machine that tells time?
Well, they also have digital clocks, yeah.
What if there's
Oh,
more
no,
than one
no,
sun?
no. And they have digital clocks. And they also have calculator watches from Casio.
That's it.
Now I love
but
D&D.
no circle clocks.
Hello.
Only squares.
I am Tycho Brahe of Peniacate and Pax, but more than that, I am also a Minifus Hereward Drawn, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, I'm Jerriford K. Horcrims, and I'm here to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends, specifically to my right.
Best friend.
Yeah, ultra friend, an infra friend. Like you need a special device to detect him. Dragonborn narcissist, Donaar Blitzen.
Sorry, your cameras are not lying to you. His hat does not match his sweater.
Wow, already. Out the gate.
You know what? It's the right color. They could just key it out, so we don't have to.
We'll fix it in
We could
post.
green screen. We could put
We'll
anything we
fix
want
it in
on that.
post.
Shave the
Yes.
entire top of his head
Yes,
up. That's
put somebody
great.
else's head on there.
To the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut on grass, caw.
Oh, look at them all go.
Yay!
That's very sweet.
Caw. So many
Wow.
caws, it's gonna break Bielan's engine.
Yes.
It's a whole another wave of caws.
I love it.
To my left, not your grandma's grandma, except in those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma.
Don't do it.
Rosie
good.
Bistonger.
Got a family. What are you doing?
Rosie Bistonger. Oh, no, Bistonnier. Now, to the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, Cthulhu Drow.
One for you.
Okay.
And one for you at home.
That's right. One for everybody at home as well. Now, does anybody remember
Nope.
where the adventure left off last time?
Battle bots. Battle bots.
Oh, we were
Junkyard
testing
Wars.
the battle bot.
Testing the battle bot on the track.
Is this a quiz?
Yes, it's vitally important that you know as well. And also for our internet friends at home, they know, as of course, as well as we do, that a lot has occurred in your seniors, functionally speaking, right? It's
I've been
you're-
a senior.
You are about you're about to granulate,
Got that itis.
right, from the House Arcanical.
Arthritis. Been a senior for.
Here, devices have been manufactured. You suspect very strongly that beef is involved in some way on the opponent bot.
As
It's
usual.
some kind of meat device. Your own bot. Now, does anybody have any of their sketches from last week?
Of course.
Maybe.
Your own bot has certain novel characteristics, as I recall.
It does.
If you look at Rosie's manifestation here, we can see a drilly side and also a punchy side. We can see a sort of Dargon head, howling, steam
popping out.
Oh yeah, steam emerging from every pore.
This hand's on fire.
There's also an impressive tuft. Like there's something going on right here.
Yep.
That I don't know what.
That is some chest hair.
I was just gonna say, is it chest
That's
hair?
artistic license that I took with this particular representation.
But is it like steel wool? Like what's?
Yeah, it's. I like to think that Rosie crafted it from shadow. So
There we
that's
go.
gonna see
Oh,
some
dude, that
shadow chest hair.
That shadow chest hair.
Yeah, we can.
mane.
We can
Be
show.
still my
we can
heart.
show the real representation
No,
now.
this is so busy and overworked that it's just a train wreck. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this looks like Guild Wars 2 concept art at this point. Suck it, KK.
That's not, no.
Too many ideas.
See, that's when you got your town clothes. We'd have to
Yeah,
have some.
exactly.
We'd have to have some cash store aftermarket upgrades.
That's right.
In that context. But the device is mostly finished. As near as you can tell, you've tested it on the track. It seems to be functioning more or less as advertised. The battle itself, which is to say the thesis competition, is tomorrow at noon.
I lost an arm.
Walnut. It's true. There is some repairs to be done.
Is iron
Not
not
stone?
stone?
Impressive. And
I think she's got a really good point here.
I mean, I would definitely try to pull this type of horse shit.
Exactly.
I would say that is it stone though, or is it distinct?
Now I have
Oh.
heat metal. So my next question would be, if you won't give me that, could I use heat metal to weld up the whatever hole gave us 10 points of damage
The seal, basically using it, bring this thing back into the steeple.
into parity? Yes.
I think
like to do that.
I think that's fair. The device, driven as it is by a fire elemental, promised flesh as fuel, is simply dragging its other arm in its fist, like a dejected child, like the way a child might drag a teddy bear down the hall. It's morale is low. I mean, let's be frank. They don't have a concept of time in the classic sense,
Yeah.
and it's wondering where the beef at.
You're
That's-
doing real good. You're doing real good.
Has it occurred to you that you promise flesh to a lot of entities?
Well, this time I know where it's coming from. Yeah. I think we're okay here.
Like Legati,
Well, yeah, he's munching away.
you gotta mean mouths out there.
Oh, we'll deal with that guy later. Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a list.
this is your move, apparently.
He knows I'm good for it.
They got a ready supply.
Pretty sure Grave of Men
Yeah.
also.
Oh, he could figure it out. He had his chance. He did not take advantage of it when he was here.
You are moving through the sort of senior courtyard, as I described it before, sort of independent from the rest of it. Private dwellings definitely marks it apart. And there is Walnut. You can hear there's a lot of like tittering and giggling.
Oh, okay.
that's occurring. Oh, dude, was that bird face? He's like, these fucking birds.
I can't. No more.
I can't handle
Death
these.
to them
These
soon.
birds are the best NPCs we've ever had.
Trevor.
Better than
Voids.
What about T-Rav? See, Trevor doesn't have a dance. I mean,
Exactly.
Not
Not yet.
Yeah,
Donaar.
what about my egg? But no, you just your keen elven ears are as the party and their bot are moving through the courtyard. You can hear just the sounds of like muffled giggling and laughter toward your direction as you're moving through.
It's bird giggling, right?
And it's just, and I look and I see other students laughing.
You do. You do.
Yeah, whomst.
I hoomst.
It's who, guys?
And what?
It's not as complicated as you're making it.
I want to know what they're laughing at.
They are.
Roll.
There are a group of studious young women that appear to be pointing and commenting on Donaar Blitzen.
Yeah. Oh, they're asking for trouble.
And I say, I think they're laughing at you, big guy.
I think they're laughing with me.
Is it like, haha, look at that idiot, or is this like sexy laughing?
Well, when Donaar turns his head, they scatter like butterflies.
Sexy
Oh,
laughing.
I was gonna say, don't try to mean girl me. I'm the ultimate mean girl.
Okay, but
The apex mean
that's
girl.
Yeah.
perfect Donaar. Like Donaar would have no idea that these girls were being flirty, right?
Oh.
Like
Oh,
he
absolutely
would
not.
100% think they were laughing at him. So please stick with that. That's
or,
amazing.
Or admiring in some way.
Yeah.
There's no concept of like.
Right.
Love,
Yeah.
romance. No,
Affection, yeah.
this
You're nervous because I'm so great. Yeah.
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 this intense cluster of young women just evaporates as soon as the gaze is applied.
Do you know them?
I don't think so.
Uh,
Do I know them?
well, occasionally, you have seen them gather and laugh and look in your direction pointedly, but unlike many experiences here at this school, you haven't been able to gather sufficient data. You considered charting it and plotting it at one point, but you weren't sure that you could derive anything useful from it.
They keep making fun of me.
I like to think that this is the same relationship that Walnut has with the birds.
Yes. Exactly.
You see them, you're like, what?
They could be spies. Our golem would make short
Oh my
work of
god,
them.
I didn't consider that. They've been spying since before we even started, before we even got here.
They've got flesh on them.
Lots of flesh. don't talk about.
Time to go to work.
Yeah.
Big guy.
It looks down at you, and then just turns his head dejectedly forward, just continuing to sort of like he has managed. This is an index of his great power. He has managed to find a way to float in a dejected way.
You could tell. Yeah.
He's got shoulders.
It's
Shoulders
like
tell the story.
It's kind of they're low, but there's just a droop, as though he's riding some kind of invisible track.
Yeah.
We put him in a shadow ball again, right? No one can see him.
I think, yeah.
Sure.
If we're transporting him, yeah.
Whatever you want.
Well, there's
Buddy.
spies everywhere.
There are
course.
spies everywhere.
That's right.
That
So-
is true. That is true. But the laughter is definitely they have coalesced again in another portion.
Somewhere else.
Their torments are unceasing.
They're back for more.
Do you want me to go have a word with them?
What would it help?
I mean, I can tell it's getting to you, big guy.
They're just kids can be so cruel.
They can be. They can be. Rosie, by the way, I think 100% understands what's going on.
Oh,
But
she's
she
seen
is
this sort of thing.
Definitely not going to tell Donaar that. Like they can be. You know what though? If you need them to get roughed up, you let me know. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, let her know.
Yeah, let me know.
I'll let you know.
Are you sure? Because I can go over there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all laughing. They're all laughing at all of us. So
Collectively.
it concerns everybody.
Yeah.
It's true.
No.
Why don't you and I go over there and talk to them?
Okay.
All right. Don't worry. We're going to take care of this.
Right. So they have condensed, not unlike drops on a glass of lemonade, in another region, on the other side of a hedge, just watching the object of their worship
Great.
travel through the world without any knowledge of why they might be there.
He doesn't even know how great he is. That's what's so miserable. It's so amazing. He doesn't even know.
Exactly. It's there's a song about this, to
Yeah.
be sure.
Okay, so I think Rosie would try to like sneak up around them while they're admiring Donaar.
Oh, it's just like you come around the hedge on the other side. Okay.
Yeah. And to whisper to one of them to be like, "What are we looking at? What's the high?"
And they just like the gears of a clock, they start turning and trying to find the source of it.
I'm right down here.
They say, you're Rosie Beestinger.
Yes.
You're in Donaar's steeple.
Yeah. Most of the time. Why?
That must be amazing.
It has its ups and downs. But he's pretty great. What is your fascination?
Where does it end? It's the open set.
Oh, I mean, I've never seen it, but I hear there's two of them.
Open set. These are math majors.
She says, we understand that he can play the lyre quite well, in addition to his other manifold talents.
Now, just spell
And
liar
there's a lot
for
of
me.
nodding, a lot of nodding.
Is it L-Y-R-E or L-I-A-R that you're excited about? Which one of those?
What kind of lie?
These young women are deeply confused by this.
I see. Okay.
Can't spell, though. Good at math.
Math majors. Am I right?
They say, well, how are things going with the thesis?
They are going great. And
So good.
Rosie is...
Well, and one of them is like, well, they have Prince Blitzen.
Yeah, he's been working on a new lyre composition, and I get the feeling that it's about some lovely girl on this campus, but it's hard to know who.
Oh, it's just, they become a single organism floating on a mysterious wind.
I look at all of them, and I try to make one statement that's true of all of them. I'm like, all I
They
know...
probably have hair.
All I know is that she has hair,
Oh, okay.
and it's beautiful.
Donaar screams because he's getting like mad from a distance.
Like,
Just
and he's
like,
like,
stop it!
Damn you, evil harpies and your hideous hair, your mammalian hair. Leave me be.
It drives him wild, as you can see.
And he just openly scream sobs. Ah! Throws his papers up.
So doofully collecting them as you keep doing this tantrum.
I see, one of them steps forward, just with a few idle tugs at a curl of hair, and says, tell him that we will be there to see the thesis competition tomorrow.
Of course. But don't you think he already knows that in his heart?
Your face.
She says, just put in a good word.
For? Oh, I can already hear the rhyme. Marjorie. Marjorie.
Marjorie Blitzen.
It's got a nice
Desire.
ring
Yeah,
to it, doesn't it?
And she says, just the name. I just say
Marjorie.
the, yes.
Marjorie.
You've got it. Margarine.
No.
I can't believe
Just
it's not butter.
Marjorie.
Okay,
Jury, okay.
No.
you got it.
No, I'll write it down.
All right. Well, in the meantime, you are distracting Prince Blitzen with your endless, charming giggling. So, in order for us to,
We would never. It's
I
very
know,
important.
I know, Marjorie. I know
Very
you.
important day.
I know you.
Some of the other girls, obviously.
Oof! Don't get me started. Too late. But yeah, if you guys could just, keep your pointing and giggling to an absolute minimum until after the thesis competition, and then by all means, pick it back up, 200, 300%.
We have several signs that we've made to bring to the competition.
Yes.
Do you think that would be untoward?
No. I think you should make a lot of them.
That's a great idea.
Also, if you could make some that say walnut on them, that would be great too.
It's his favorite food.
Really?
It is Prince Blitzen's favorite food.
I was under the impression they could not digest nuts. Is that a...
Well,
He
he's
can.
a special one.
Well, that goes without saying.
Exactly.
Walnut.
Yes. Walnut. Delicious walnut. That's his favorite.
Well, it is not without virtues.
I agree.
Meanwhile, you just see like two of the grumpiest people you've
Yeah.
ever seen sweating out in the dust next to a giant like spear of darkness.
Yeah, and
like shaking our fists. You're like doing this sweet thing.
Donaar like holding, covering his head up against, like leaning
Sad.
against it. Yeah.
He wants to cry in a private place.
Yeah.
In a secret
I
private
like the
place.
idea like you're inside the sphere, and you just see your legs, but
Legs and tail.
you can tell by the way the legs are like shivering that this is like sobbing.
sobbing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the thing. It's like there's almost never. This is what I've determined. There's almost never a safe time to drink during this game.
You've been sipping over there.
Yeah, I
No,
learned
I'm not
that.
mad. I'm just saying that every time I reach for it, it's been twice. I have almost drenched
Yucks.
a player.
Get you.
So as you're rolling back toward the steeple, you can see an instructor, arms folded, just watching the activity of the campus, but also definitely casting a glance in the direction of the approaching party.
Are they on our way back to
They're
join them?
standing right out in front of your steeple itself.
Oh, okay. So we got to all go through them. Okay. Yeah, let's proceed and
All right, wait. So you guys come back over to us?
yeah, because we're gonna pack this guy up.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Professor.
Professor,
Yeah.
Rosie, did you kill them?
teach.
I sure did.
Good, thank you.
Especially one named Marjorie.
Good. She's the worst.
She's the meanest
I
one.
hate her the most. I know the one you're talking about. I hate her the most.
She organized it.
Yeah.
She was the head
She's the
one.
ringleader.
The leader. Yep.
The tip of the spear.
Katris is right. Like Katris is being genuine because Marjorie is the one who's like organizing the sign
Yeah.
making. Like she's organizing all of it.
She's behind. She's the catalyst. The professor looks at your shadowed orb and nods approvingly. This is probably a good plan. As is customary, I'm here the day before the thesis competition to answer any questions you might have, give you any final feedback
Who is this professor?
on the device.
Do we know his name?
It's like it's like a sub-adjunct professor.
I see.
Professor Teacher.
Yeah,
Professor.
teatro.
So, Professor, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
Fuck you.
Wow. In some universes, that's really rude, but
that?
it must be a
Yeah, that's
cultural.
What is that?
Interesting
Is that,
dialect, yeah.
Is that Vistani? What is that?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Let's,
I already wrote Professor Fuck You. Jay.
no, it's not. It's not
It's
Professor.
in the
Fuck You.
notebook.
No, let's do Professor Tiltram.
Okay.
Tiltram. Okay. And what are you a professor of?
Let's not waste this good professor's time, Rosie.
Yeah. What are you even doing here,
Yeah.
Professor?
You're
If
not
that
even-
is your real
You're not
name.
even in this department.
Yeah.
There's a pair of large doors that allow devices of this scale.
I just want to see some credentials before
exit.
I start entrusting this man.
Golemnomics.
Yeah.
See, Goldenomics. Took her 2
yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, I love it.
Easy.
Golem science.
Golem science. Great. Oh, perfect. Donaar, do you have any golem science questions?
So, as you
Are
bring-
you really Golem Science?
Yeah. So you were able to bring the device in to the central dais where you did most of your work on. Close the doors. You can
Right. Drop
reveal.
darkness.
Yeah, exactly. The contraption is still dragging its arm, and it just lets it go inside the.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Melt metal.
I take the arm, heat up that seam,
Nice.
Nice.
and then I press it into place. And then I realize that I kind of have to just hold it until it's done. And so I do like a kind of a cool lean.
Like outside the school,
Yeah.
like by the payphone.
Yeah. And then I just kind of do this for a while.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and if you're doing that, I'm gonna mend it around the edge.
Oh, that's good.
Even if that's only a foot worth, at least you don't have to lean as hard.
Yeah. Tack it in.
No, it works.
Tack it up, tack it in.
Let me begin. So, he is walking around the, just walking around the perimeter of the device, and just asking about your strategy.
This bad boy can fit so many strategies.
What's it gonna take?
Yeah.
What do you
I've never
want to
seen you
know?
before in my life. I'm not telling you anything. Who are you working for? I start grabbing him. Were you with the other spire? You with those girls?
This is
Professor is like Professor Golem Sciences, women's Golem Sciences, perhaps. That's not.
he says, I assure you I have only your best interests at heart.
Oh, he
I'm a
assures
senior.
us.
I've been here 4 years. I've never seen you before in my life.
You're a 5th-year senior, let's be honest.
I love perception rolls.
I've been here 16 years. I was born here.
Perception rolls are very good.
I'll die here tomorrow.
14.
14?
You have nothing to your perception?
He's a flat.
Yeah, I'm flat.
No,
Oh, I'm
wait.
flat, so then it's
You
plus
get
3.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
All right, that's an 18.
Dang.
It's 18.
Nice.
You give him a very, very firm once over,
Oh.
and he quails a little bit underneath it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's pigeon.
Pigeons are quails.
Pigeons are the quails of the forest.
Yeah, they're the quail of the bird world. Bird world.
What?
I think this is the bureau.
Of the Bureau.
The federal
The Bird Bureau. Sorry.
Bureau.
Yeah.
Sorry. We just call it the Bureau.
FPB.
Me and Holly. We just call it the Bureau.
2 members.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Oh, so he.
he just like a little bit underneath, like under this gaze, he wilts a little bit.
Does it? So
Is it like a guilty wilt?
yeah.
wilty?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he actually? Is he actually trying to deceive us?
These are great questions.
I was just messing with him. Do I infer that?
Give me the insight roll.
Roll for inference.
I will
Oh no!
cast Zone of Truth.
Nice.
Yay.
When did you get Zone of Truth?
He's had it.
I've had it. It's
a classic.
We haven't really had a
Zone of
chance
Truth
to-
kicks ass.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe it's like one other time. I feel
It
like.
kicks ass. So essentially, instantiating a zone of truth means that you're calling upon your patron deity to disallow lies in this space. Like, how do you? There's a small place here. Like, how does Donaar Blitzen establish this region?
There isn't. Well, now that he's got Lars Malus within him,
Yeah, it probably helps.
it probably helps, right? I will say he casts it on himself. I think you have to cast it on something, right? And there's a 15-foot sphere around himself. So he'll cast it on his, shirt. So everyone within 15 feet of him has to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But what does it look like if you're gonna deny
Yeah.
lies in a
Like,
place? Under what auspice?
What's the ritualism
yeah, exactly.
is like?
How do you do that invocation? Just so I can know for the scene.
Yeah, he would. I think in a previous life, in a previous time, he would try to invoke Vars Malus, knowing that he's got a pretty direct line to Vars Malus.
He's got the red
He
phone.
would kind of whisper it into his chest a bit, and there would be some sort of invocation, some sort of prayer to ward off. Not to compel truth, but to ward off lies and ward
Nice.
off deceit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Well,
just
yeah, 'cause
like
it's still-
Vars Malus fight against the lies and the tyranny
Yeah, I mean,
of the soul.
yeah. What I like about it is that it's like a truthful, honest person is still acting virtuously. It's only a liar that's punished by this structure, right? So you can
Oh, yeah, he's just on the mayor, remember?
Yeah.
And he gave his stump speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can sense that Vars Malus' wings enfold this place.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Big gold visual sphere. Of, like, an obvious,
Yeah, like the texture of the wing, right?
coppery haze, yeah. Like when you're in or out of it.
Yeah, like a magic hour type light. And the professor says, "Well, all seems to be in order. If you have no further need of me."
I'm still grabbing him. I don't let him go.
Like physically wrestling him.
And I'd say, are you really a teacher here?
He says, "This is quite irregular."
Are you still a teacher here? Are you a teacher here?
He forms the letter N in his mouth and then like recoils from it. He tries to lie.
Oh.
And it appears to be physically struck by something.
Oh, I'll go in there then. Are you a teacher here? I send to his mind to mind link.
He's
Can you lie in there?
like holding his hand over his mouth.
Pull his hand away.
There's no mouth inside. No mouth in here.
He's actively resisting and wrestling,
wow.
trying to get out. Oh, he can't do it at all.
What?
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on this person. Oh, but then it would dispel your thing.
It would.
No.
Oh, dang.
I mean, we could try to interrogate him for a minute longer.
All right.
Before
Just
we
take him out.
He has to. Oh, he can avoid answering questions in which it would normally spawn with a lie.
Yeah.
So he can be evasive,
Oh, I see.
as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth. But I'm asking a yes/no question, and he
Exactly.
has to answer, right?
Yeah, is he compelled or is he not?
Well, yeah, he tried to answer and was
Well, here's the thing.
something in the area acting against him.
You also have command, right?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, you could ask. Like, just like answer.
Yeah. That's
Let's
on my.
torture this fool.
That's on my list of.
Yeah.
I have a
Bad
hungry-
things.
Oh no, command
on.
ideas.
Got a hungry
Confess.
golem.
I got a professor made out of meat right here.
It seems like
It's
a
standing right in front
pretty
of me.
good opportunity for some draconic entitlement.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He could just go that route.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's gonna keep playing these games, then yeah. Then I'll entitle him.
Yeah. Finally.
Yay.
God,
Okay,
I
I'll
miss
entitle
entitlement. I miss it.
Yay.
So do you need a microphone?
I don't have a wrestling
promo?
promo in my.
Just
in
get
my,
one off the top of the head.
Just like cream of the crop.
You rise to the
The
top.
cream rises. I'm sure it is the cream rises. There's the other one. There's the 33 and there's third. I don't remember. that one.
You're good enough to create your own wrestling promo, right?
Yeah, you can have your own.
anything.
You're a natural wrestler. Everybody
gonna-
says so.
I'll get in his face. With, and I'll pull out Percival. And I'll drop the zone of truth.
Wait, the toothbrush?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Oh,
always
that's
uses
right.
he always
I thought
uses
you were threatening him with a toothbrush.
He'll do both. What's this guy's? He's not as big as Donaar, right? So when I drop him, he's like
Yes,
hits the ground
He's maybe
a bit.
6 inches shorter than you.
All right. So drop the drone tooth. I'll stop grappling the guy, and then I'll get in his face with toothbrush and say, "Oh yeah, listen here, little man. You're gonna tell Big Dad Donaar everything he wants to know, or it's gonna get crazy in here." Hold me back! Somebody hold me back!
Nobody hold him back.
Nobody. Oh, Chris.
But it's a cursory.
But it's a
like,
cursory.
No, it doesn't look like.
But it's
not
just I'm
holding.
fighting and I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'm making big motions and like you're still holding back too.
Yeah, I like the idea that you make a big like punch motion with your arm, and I just travel with the arm, like I just hang from it and go with it. It's full arc. Yeah, don't do it.
Not just like a marmoset.
He's gonna
just
get
like,
hurt. Save him. So
says-
is he under my spell?
He is ensorcelled.
All right, yay! So now he's my best friend for like 10 minutes. I don't know the card.
Ask him who he is.
Yeah.
So hey, now that we're big best pals. Who are you?
He says, I am called many things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's one of the things?
Most recently, you would have known me as Oculus.
Oh, tricky.
Nice try.
He said, I did my best. I had a low opinion of your perceptive ability, and I see that I was wrong.
Well, can't let him out of here alive.
Well, yeah, you know,
Oculus, you crafty so-and-so.
you gave it a good shot, and there's no harm in that. I say we let him go, guys.
He's what?
Well, here's the
He starts to laugh along in a sort of staccato, rhythmic way, and then it sort of falls apart.
I have so many questions for you, new best friend. What are you guys cooking up on your side?
It is a device of incredible sophistication.
Yeah?
That's what I've been led to believe.
How about less adjectives? Or more adjectives?
No, nouns.
More nouns.
Well, no, nouns.
Nouns, yeah. No adverbs either. Nouns.
No, that's bad writing.
Yeah.
You don't want a lot of adverbs.
No.
Is that the LY?
Yeah.
I shall do my best.
Noun.
Gollum.
Oh, shit.
What type?
He wrote me into a corner.
What type?
It's an adjective that you need
Yeah,
there.
what type?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It says the golem is 2 golems.
So you're cheating.
That's
Do you
illegal.
find that? Is that novel information?
It is.
It seems like cheating. What kind of golems are they?
There are 2. This is the cleverness. This is the cleverness.
Yeah.
Beneath the flesh golem exists a golem of steel.
Like the Terminator, but Cthulhu doesn't know what that is.
Yeah. But Donaar
But he does say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Donaar knows exactly what it is. He's like,
Very good.
that's good to know. Who's piloting it?
The pilot for this round is Phoenix Anvil.
Is he a good pilot?
He has some experience with devices like this. Now, I thought that I thought that I would be a natural choice,
Yeah.
being a kind of conscious mechanism.
But now you're on our team.
I feel, and it's possible at this point that I will get the appreciation that I deserve.
Hey, I appreciate you, buddy.
Obviators are not common.
No.
Ask
You'd
him.
think it'd be more obvious. Huh?
A tiny hand.
I smack it away. Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me.
No, never.
It's not that kind of friendship. Don't you ever touch me.
After
Don't even present yourself to be touched.
Yeah.
after this friendship wears off, would you consider being my actual friend?
This friendship will never wear off. Tell him.
There's I'm not compelled in any way. This this is a relationship I've undertaken of my own volition, and I have every intention of maintaining it.
Understood.
But tell me about the friendship. The friendship, I understand. I was once told by Fen that friendship is an agreement not to kill each other.
That's essentially it. That's 9/10 of it.
I found that quite succinct.
It's like possession.
Yeah.
9/10 of the law.
Yeah,
And you can have more than one friendship slot. So
it's true.
if you want to have this friend and this friend, that can be arranged.
That's permitted.
Yeah. Once this trial nonsense is done, and we have the license, because it's absurd that TB would get the license, right? You have to agree with that.
It's absurd that you guys even get to try to get the license.
There is,
No, they're right.
yes. I mean, there is some irregularity.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, you guys are the worst, right?
Strictly speaking, the idea that qouccw is not punished for the actions, functionally speaking, of qouccw because he occupies another iteration of the same entity. It's questionable on existential grounds.
Agreed.
Well, he's okay.
He's not the problem.
He's not the problem. He needs a better support
the-
staff
it's
is the
the
problem.
system.
It's
It's the
everyone
system.
around him that's the problem.
Him having done wrong just exposes that the framework doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he could be forgiven for that.
Yeah.
That's not what.
That's my
this
take
says.
on it.
Yeah, that's your take.
If
but-
anything, he's done us a favor.
Right.
Yeah.
He found one of these loopholes. Now it's going to be better than it was before. I don't know. I like him. I like him.
Yeah. Look. Who better to watch the hen house than the fox? Because the fox knows what the other foxes are going to do.
And he's going to eat any excess hens that he finds, that he comes across.
What else you got cooking over there on your team?
A fox
On your
must
former
be
team.
considered a hen expert.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
else is going
you'd
on
have
in
to
your
be.
team? What other traps and surprises would potentially await us?
I would be quite careful around the young bee stinger
Ugh, tell me about it.
on our team. That's all I can say for certain. There's an obsession that, in the absence of this obsession, I suspect he could destroy Rosie Bee Stinger with ease. I don't think the obsession is helping his task.
You know, it's not good for, it skews data. It just alters the,
The lens through which he's viewing these concerns is comical.
Yeah,
agreed.
I'll say. Also, I take a little bit of umbrage with the he could destroy Rosie Bee Stinger easily thing. He has tried.
Sorcery is quite powerful. I think I'm not speaking out of turn.
He's a neutral third party. I mean, he's got nothing to gain in saying this. It's just his opinion.
I fear wizards,
Okay,
and I'm quite adept at murder.
sure. And you are an obviator, so you are able to assess how persons might come to be killed.
Yes, that's our specialty.
Right. So, how would you assess
Not
that
just
your
persons.
golem might be destroyed if you had to conduct obviating on it?
Oh, that is a great question.
Just hypothetically.
No, and then the pretense of the professor collapses down, and he shrugs out of this illusory cloak and it produces a sort of notebook out of his side satchel and says, well, you have two separate foes, but they are controlled by one person.
So is that within the bounds of the thesis that we can go after the pilot?
I would say that that constitutes an extra systemic attack.
Okay.
Historically speaking, that is a very effective vector.
You know, you're very good at your job. I think you're one of the finest obviators of our age, frankly.
They are not common, as I've said.
No.
I would rank the top 10 with ease.
I would love to hear the top 10 obviators just rattled off the top of your head.
You should,
No, you should though.
Can you like send him away thinking that he did a good job and that he did a recon and that we have a stone golem or a clay golem, like with him thinking that we had a clay golem?
I was
Just a
gonna
poop golem.
I was gonna get to that because we haven't really defined what happens after this. Like, do they retain, like, can I incept like that with this? Or is the second the spell's off, is he gonna walk over there thinking that, and the second it's over he'll remember everything?
What I would say is that you want to push, after an experience like this, it's like a crazy kind of hypnosis. I would say that you want to sort of push them away from the dock with just like a little echo.
It's like MIB.
Yeah.
I was thinking command. We could command him to forget.
Also, he does not know that, what we have inside our golem.
We also
We got
don't.
nothing, but we
No.
can tell him it's something else.
That's what I was gonna
hasn't
feed
seen our
misinformation. He hasn't seen the
Oh,
golem.
okay, yeah, he hasn't even seen it.
And I was gonna send him away with the misinformation. The other option is just not send him back, and they're just down a guy.
That's what I said. Kill him.
Yeah.
Or restrain him in some capacity.
He doesn't do us any good because he's not made out of meat.
We were having this conversation directly in front of him
Yeah.
about whether or not to
in
kill him. And I'm just like, have we gotten all the info we want from him for the time being? I
think so.
Find a closet and go to sleep. Fall asleep in a closet.
Classic.
I can't end this without telling him to go in the closet and fall asleep.
Well, I will enter a closet. I can promise you that much.
Fall asleep.
I will stay in the closet.
Modrons.
This guy is one of those.
I won't go. I will come to appreciate the virtues of the closet.
He can't be killed, but we could dismember him.
Yeah.
Just cut him into a bunch of pieces.
Dismantle him. Just get all of his little bits
Yeah,
and
let's
bobs
just.
out.
Do you feel pain?
There's got to be a brain in there.
I could
You can
just
find it.
stone shape him into the ground. We don't have to murder him.
No. Do you feel pain?
Why are you asking?
I just want to know.
It's important.
Yeah.
For the next part.
For the next.
We're going to want to know.
For the next part. I just want to know if you're gonna scream or not.
I can cast silence.
All right, then I guess it doesn't matter. Forget I said anything. I pull a leg off.
It's just looking back and forth.
You pull his leg off.
No. Like a spider. Just start pulling.
You know the scene in 2001 when Hal is reading their lips and he can tell what they're planning? It's just like that, except there's audio also. It's like, we'll just pull his legs up. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Like there's no subterfuge at all.
He can't be killed, but maybe we can induce some sort of lobotomy or damage his brain.
Yeah, he can't be killed, but we could maybe torture him until he wants to be killed.
But he's not the pilot. This is effort we could be putting on
Yeah,
making
he's-
our golem better.
Helping them in some capacity, I have to imagine.
Yeah,
Here's what we'll do. We'll go over there and pick them off one by one.
yeah.
And just kill them all. And we don't have to fight anything.
Nice.
We're up 4-3. We'll take this guy out, and then we just go over there and just beat them all up.
Wait a minute. And then I mask of many faces to look like,
Professor Tiltram?
I guess I could.
No,
I
don't
was
go
gonna
over there in a disguise.
No, I was going to say I'll
Yeah,
go as
him.
Yeah, as Oculus. Now here's a question. Am I able to? Because what are its dimensions?
He's too small.
Too small? Okay.
Why would we give up the 3-on-4 advantage? We take,
He's a good spy.
we take him out. Why spy?
Because
We're up a
I'll go
a
over
person.
there and kill all of them.
You'll
I
get
have a
caught.
chance.
Yeah.
You're always caught.
I'm
That's
pretty
probably
sure your
true.
disguised self can only make you the same size as your current size.
Yeah.
So you'd be a gigantic Modron just floating in there.
All right,
Yeah.
so we want to have an advantage. All right, fine. So
Yeah.
we want to have like a person advantage?
Well, I'm saying if we just went over there and just decided to rumble right now, they're down a person. So we've got a 4-on-3 advantage.
Sure.
And if Overwatch League has taught me anything, that
Yeah.
makes all the difference.
Okay, that's true. However, I really want to see this BattleBots thing play out. So
Yeah.
Any way you want to do this is fine. It's all It's all Dungeons and Dragons.
What if we dismember him and then use pieces of him in our golem, just as like a psychological thing?
Put parts on the outside.
Oh, it's like in Hunger Games when they like hear the screams of their fallen friends and those crazy
God.
dogs.
He's got little wings and stuff, right? What if he pulls little wings off and put them on our golem?
Let's send one back to them.
It's probably, I would like it better if they don't know he's missing. They're like, where has he been? All the way up until they get to the fight, and then they see our golem as his little wings on it. And maybe it's got one little eye. We rip that off and put that in the middle of its head. What do you think, Walnut?
Walnut's just been like.
I don't like being
dutifully-
lied to.
Walnut's just been dutifully fixing the golem. And we're not in the
You're
zone of
stitching it all
truth
back
anymore,
together?
so she can actually lie to
Yeah.
him. She's like, I think you can do whatever you want. I think that we have to do this golem fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's all simulation. None of this counts.
Everything's a simulation, Donaar. We're still in the fucking inn.
I think you do sound like you're all talk, though.
Who you say? Who's Walnut saying this to?
Donaar. She just says it casually over her shoulder while she's like buffing the golem. It's like sounds like a lot of talk.
Is she challenging you?
Oh.
She's sick of listening to him. What do you want? I've been like she's been sitting
good.
here the whole time.
Good.
Donaar goes over to the Molotron, and he gets all like mean, and then he just doesn't. He's like, "You're right. I am all talk. You rip your own wings off."
Oh no!
And he tells him to pull his wings off.
He's just charmed, right? He
He's
can't.
totally he can't.
He can't. He's not going to damage himself
Yeah.
because you tell him to.
Yeah, he can. I think it's not command. It's
It's like domination.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He says,
So I could get him to pull his wings
he
off.
says, no, that's not necessary. Allow me to suggest another route. I could leave and not come back. I could leave the round.
I don't trust you not to come back.
Why don't we just make him forget and send him back?
He didn't want to send him back.
Yeah, really, I don't want to send him back.
If we don't send him back, then they're going to get suspicious.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Find out tonight while you're sleeping.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to send him back. They gave up an asset. They don't get that asset back.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's have Walnut Stone shape him into the floor.
Okay. We should still tell him to forget, just in case he gets broken free or they find him or something. We should still do that just to be safe, but then
Sure.
stone shape him. I don't want him going back to help him.
That's fine. This
So you're
is
going to make a little Modron
Stone
jail?
prison.
yeah. So I go over and the ground becomes liquid at his feet, and he slips into it and becomes cradled in it, and then it comes back up over him just to hit his two eyes, right? He's not
Yeah.
on one eye.
Yeah.
Up to both his eyes, and so all you can see are the two eyes darting around like mad, and you
Just
can hear
in the-
his little muffled noises.
In the ground?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like the darkest part
Yeah, I
of
was
this whole
saying,
thing.
this is less dark
and then Walnut goes.
than what I said.
Walnut goes, see now, isn't that so much more humane? She goes back to fixing the golem.
And then while he's sitting there with like the last little top of his head and his little eyes darting, I just go and forget everything you heard.
Is it command?
It's like my
Or does you
the
dominate?
last part of the
Yeah,
dominate
yeah.
is just to tell him to forget the last 20 minutes of his life.
And then the thumbs up
Yeah.
as he sinks down.
Into the muck.
Yeah.
All right, so
Second Terminator joke.
so he has you now have a novel new piece of decor.
We're tap dancing on the floor. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I get I find some, if there's any books in the room, I'll just pull one at random and just sort of give him something to do, just lay it in front.
No.
Like, just to let him, yeah, I mean, so he's got something to look at.
The offer
turn
of
the-
friendship stands.
I'll turn the page a couple, once in a
We
while.
gotta like ensconce him in some sort of like sphere so he can't see anything too. Just the little eyes are still visible.
Well, the book is over him.
Put a rug over him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
No,
my
it's like
God, Walnut.
Parrot.
He's fine. Yeah, night time.
It's
Walnut
a simulation.
Yeah,
None
Walnut
of this
goes,
counts.
Did
okay,
they
it's
breathe? Just sink him the
bird.
rest of the.
We can all go
2
chaotic
centimeters.
evil. It's just a simulation. None of this really counts.
then it's fine.
All
All right, I put a rug over him and I go, it's night time. There, are we happy?
Yeah.
I stomp on the ground.
Do
and
they
go,
have a
"He's
way
not
to
going
communicate
anywhere."
with him?
Psychically?
Ding dongly.
Don't know.
That's what psychically means. Ding dongly.
Maybe.
Well, he can't see anything and he certainly can't hear
Should
much.
give him a lobotomy. I'm still back on the lobotomy. trick.
Give him a
You're obsessed with this Modron.
Yeah, I think we can ignore the Modron.
This is we're a tactical advantage.
Can't see us or hear us right now. All he knows is that he's stuck in the floor.
And he read 2 pages of some horrible book that Cthulhu showed him.
It's like horticulture. Like it's not.
Well, it's
just at random.
gardening.
It's just whatever. Yeah. This is not like a scary book.
All right, the golem's all fixed up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're looking good for tomorrow.
He's ready to roll.
So I think we should go to sleep, but maybe we do it in watches because we took someone.
We did. We have taken someone.
We took in someone.
So I had a question, which was, now since the fight is imminent, do we want to give our golem a name?
It's there. I mean, you're
We
all. So you're all.
I can't even act like it's off the top of my head.
You're here
Because we talked about this before.
But I'm saying that you're all at the, Donaar is in the middle. You are all looking at like a cut brass nameplate that is currently blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the scene. Continue.
I go, well, I have the best handwriting.
Okay.
All right. Well, it should be.
Nobody blinked an eye. Hang on, wait. Nobody blinked an eye at that.
Everyone's like, okay.
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be.
You write all the time.
Hieroglyphic.
Yeah. It's gonna be like tree.
Acorn,
Tree, squirrel. Yeah.
At this point, Walnut says that so often that we're all just like, yes, of course, Walnut has the best
But they've never
handwriting.
seen it. I mean, you don't see the things she files.
That's true.
No.
We don't ever see your papers. So
don't.
we're like, maybe she does.
Yeah.
Maybe she's born with it.
We just trust it. Yeah. At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
well,
may very well
All
be
right.
true.
go ahead.
So then, all right. Well, then we'll call the robot Seabiscuit.
And I go, I'm sorry, one at a time.
Seabiscuit. C-biscuit.
C, the letter C
Yeah.
dash biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Biscuit like B-I-Z-K-I-T.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Limp Biscuit.
Like,
yeah.
like this,
Sea
like
biscuit.
this
Sea
mech is
biscuit.
doing it all for the
Okay.
nookie.
That is
Okay.
exactly how Walnut would spell it.
It's gonna
You're
keep
right.
rolling.
Yeah, wait, well, I'm not trying to spell it the regular way. That's how she spelled it.
Sea biscuit.
Okay. And then
In quotation marks beneath it, snake tits.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say,
Yeah.
okay. And I'm like colloquially known as
Right.
Snake tits.
That's right.
wonderful.
All right.
You got the G-rated name in there.
Are we sure we don't want to just go and run over there and beat them all up?
Yes.
That's another
Yes.
option.
We're playing through Jerry's wonderful narrative.
Oh no, it's all prepared so that
What
you
if
can
we
do it
send
anywhere.
our golem over there
To just fuck him up right now.
right now?
I actually don't hate that.
They're down a Modron.
It's nighttime.
They're down a Modium AD.
But historically, nighttime has been the right time.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Fuck the sun. I fucking hate it too. Long
All
live the
right.
king.
Okay.
Here's the problem, though. Like I mean, I assume that they will take down our golem, and then we can't, and then we won't be able to pass that challenge.
Yeah,
later.
there is that.
They'll probably survive.
All right. Other point of order. All right. If we don't want to go over there and beat them up with a player advantage, which is massive in a 3-on-4 fight,
Yeah.
we also know that they have 2 golems, and we have made no changes to ours. And one of the golems is immune to fire, so we probably have to
Right.
make modifications to ours.
So we're gonna need like a lightning or like an ice golem, like we were trying to design away from.
I can summon 2 ice Is it Mephit or Mephit?
Methuselah.
Mephit.
Yeah.
The little imp guys.
Yes, they are vulnerable to bludgeoning, which is unfortunate, but they are immune to the poison breath of a iron golem.
Okay.
So instead of having the fire snake thing that we were going to do,
Sure.
Oh, just customize the attachment.
Ice snake.
Just change one of the arms.
instead, one of the arms could be a ice method.
I like that. It's very good.
I don't think you can summon 2 different ones, so maybe they would both be.
I think we've got
icy.
the flesh is going to be easy for us to get through.
Okay.
Because we're a fleshy
And we have
machine.
those. We have those eggs. So
We
if
have eggs
we
buried in there.
save those icicles, because if you could like drill in there and get some ice going and then crack it,
Yeah. Fuck it up. I think this is a
we
good
could do
plan.
that. Okay, I'm gonna work on that.
Fire and ice.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. So then I assume we pull an all-nighter, making our modifications to our bot then?
I practice summoning ice methods. I've never done it before. I
Oh
see
yeah,
one,
yeah.
I'm like,
You're getting all kinds of weird stuff. You're getting like dust methods. Like you're
steam.
yeah,
To the
yeah.
drawing board.
All the weird para-elemental, quasi-elemental shit.
I knew it. I knew it was going to come into this.
Oh, I can cast fog cloud. There's a lot I can do.
Nice.
Frost breath.
Oh, basically the little. So you're gonna create a kind of carriage inside there to hold the methods.
It's the Method Show.
I was trying to find my way there. Yeah.
No.
That's great.
This MFR.
I just wanted to sit like on the arm, like sit behind the drill, and so then when it starts drilling, just do the frost breath.
I see. So it has a protected place to rest
Yes.
inside there. Okay, that's pretty whacked out. It's like a gauntlet of sorts.
Yes.
I love that game.
It's really good.
These are pretty great.
Yeah, methods are cool as hell.
I want to play one of these. Can I be
Especially ice.
done?
Yeah,
Ice
we'll
Method.
give you a new character. What's that?
Ice Methods are cool as hell. I just,
Get it?
No, they're banging.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
cool.
Get it?
they're cool.
They're
Oh,
cool.
people like them.
Hey, what's cooler than being cool? Ice methods.
They're popular. Yeah. Shake it like a Polaroid. Arakakra. I don't know.
Nice.
That's a thing I know.
You got there. That's a type of bird. Right? All right.
That was all a fever dream Donaar had during the night.
Right. So, all night long, the all night long. So anyway, the lights are on in
When
this.
nobody's home.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
I'm mad I didn't go get to fight them.
So
Gonna take it out on us for the rest of the show.
I am.
it's the long night. Like the light is on inside the steeple, until daylight returns, to match it. So you're all yawning
Oh. Roleplay.
in the morning, right? You commit to the bit, and I appreciate that. So you are all, you're exhausted, but you've been able to make the modifications to hold these tiny ice creatures in here for a little bit of extra capability.
Nice.
How do you want to spend the morning?
Were we all up or was it just Walnut?
I think everybody's banging away on this
I
thing
think
or
we all need
helping.
to take
Yeah.
a cat nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd
I think
holding
I all took
something or-
some seepins, but
Okay. Well, if we're all spending all night up, we should probably get some rest before the
To sleep in the morning?
fight. Yeah.
we should definitely do it in waves to watch this guy just to make sure they don't come and spring him or something.
Sure. That sounds good.
Flip the rug over just to take a peek.
How much time do we have before the thesis challenge?
Been kicking him.
About 4 hours.
Okay. Okay, so we got 4 hours. So that means 3 hours each? No, 2 hours each? Something like that.
Yeah,
Short rest.
that's fine.
Yeah, short rest.
Short rest.
Okay.
Okay, so we sleep in waves to make sure no one comes and breathes Oculus.
Right. You get your stuff back if you have lost it. And it's time to roll over to the House Arcanical arena. You know the route. You have been there before. And there is a special entrance for contraptions of this kind. And when you arrive, the place is packed out with other professors, masters of various disciplines. Like I say, that this section on the right seems to be dedicated to staff and faculty seating. But the rest of the place is is packed out with other students who know that one day they'll be here testing their skills against another one as well. There are also a variety of signs that say Walnut. But there's also a sign that says Blitzum. That is
I like that.
in this
Nice.
in this thing. So they can pull the message taut, and everyone can see it. Everyone can partake in this air of mystery and excitement.
Awesome.
So
Walnut's
Donaar.
blushing.
Donaar just goes, damn their mockery.
That's the name that like you got made fun of with in school.
Yeah.
Blitzum,
they know?
Blitzum.
yeah, exactly. Marjorie blows you a kiss, Donaar.
Don't let her cast a spell on you.
Yeah.
Some kind of
Alright.
acid breath.
Catches it, throws it away.
Nice.
She hides her face behind the sign.
You just ruined that girl's life.
So, Seabiscuit, is there still ensconced in shadow, or?
Oh yes. We're making an entrance.
Yeah, well, actually, before you made an entrance, there was something I wanted to do. I wanted to try to cast any buffs that I had. And I don't know
sure.
if you wanted to do that as well.
Yes.
Just jack this thing
Yeah,
up?
just
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah.
Any last thing you can put on there
Yeah.
and spin?
Yeah.
English?
So protection from good and evil.
That's an interesting one.
And
Yeah.
I want to enhance its dex saves for reasons that will become apparent.
Oh. Nice. I want to give it dark vision. It's the only thing I can do.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Blast
Just
it.
blow its arm off. Yeah, I don't have bless kitted. I used to have bless too.
Yeah, Bless is just such a nice,
I know.
such a nice like
I
baseline.
took it out for some other smites and stuff. I should have left it in. Now well. So yeah, so
next time,
actually,
next time you're creating a battle
you
robot,
know, a little heads up wouldn't kill you next time. So yeah, the only buff I can give it this time is protection from good and evil. But I do that.
okay, perfect.
I do it in the tunnel before we come out.
Oh yeah,
I go in there and I just go give them a
the
little
dark tunnel
little pep talk rub down. You got it, big guy.
up into the
You got
light.
it.
Boop him on the snoot. Give him dark vision.
Yeah, because the head can sort of move independently of the it's like BB-8 style, so it can have the head come back behind even while it's moving forward. Just you activate the boop.
Yep.
It turns its head toward you, Kithris, and says, "Your promise."
Oh yes, this is the arena where it will be made real.
Always flush.
You know, some people like it; they go for it. I'm not a big fan, but it's currency for some reason. You just use it.
A lot of the people I meet are into it. I don't know.
They're mastering it. So you think that it's this thing's version of a smile, but it's more like it's like the way a duck bills. Just like sometimes it's just like open.
Right.
It's just, the mouth is just kind of like open too wide, and you think that that's delight, but it's hard to tell. And then the head turns around for the face. Yeah, it's just too big. The mouth is too big.
So apply some laughter to that so we can tell. We need an audio cue.
I mean, you're already thinking.
A screaming laugh.
You're already thinking about V2, and I like that. So as you bring this thing up into the arena, it goes into the center, and then obviously each team sort of breaks off via a separate small one. So they are sitting in what would be sort of like the teams sit in something like the VIP section, like right up in front. And you can tell along like the wooden railing, there are protections in place, like mystic protections, for those who have come to see the event. Because they don't want a scenario where they're doing a thesis competition and then the brightest minds of the next generation are annihilated as a result.
Not again.
Yeah, never again. Not since
since that last-
not since
that third-
1476.
That third time, that really taught him.
Like, you know what? Yeah, it's got to stop.
It's got to stop.
It's got to stop. So you branch off to the right, and take your seats. There's a seat designated for the pilot to issue the commands. It's fine, I got it.
Jeez, getting worked up over here.
I'm getting crazy.
Calm down, it's just a game.
Yeah, it's,
I know.
Jerry.
it's more than a game.
God.
Get in the game. Oh, sorry.
It's more than a game, Walnut.
Yes.
These things are all actually happening
We're
somewhere.
playing with power.
So, and there is a kind of like oilcloth tarp just draped over this massive lump on their side of the arena.
Who do we see over there? The Modron's not there, right?
No.
Okay.
I see the tarp and I'm like, oh, a low tech disguise. That's interesting. Interesting approach. What's that like magical sphere of darkness?
Yeah,
floats in?
exactly.
Huh. Oh,
Cool tarp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yell. Yeah. You look a little light over there. Where's your friend, idiots?
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Just up in the air.
Yeah.
There's wet spots starting to show through the tarp on their side.
Think your golem's pissing itself.
It's because it's so scared.
I want to reach out and see if I can communicate with little Bugatti.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So the
Scotty.
Biscay. So the Phoenix Anvil stands up on his side and just puts his hand against this wall of force that exists between the arena itself and the polished wooden stands. Something like a set of church risers or a pew. And you can see like underneath the tarp, something like a metal hook flips up from the bottom and draws the rest of it off, and just leaves it there on the ground. So you're looking at something like a spider, but you know how sometimes you can get like those exotic rolls. Like if you go to a sushi place, they'll be like, "Oh, we got this roll," and it's like you have like a sushi roll, but then you have like their roll, and there's like the whole thing, and it's round, and there's like a bunch of fish, and then like stuff
Spiders.
on top
There's a pile.
stuff on top of that, and then some legs coming out.
Yeah.
It's something like that. It's too wet all over the top. It's too wet.
Too wet crew.
Yeah, it's too wet, and it's like a several hundred pounds of wet flesh draped over
Too wet.
a mechanical arachnid.
Does it look like the flesh was supposed to cover the legs and all that, or is it just like a pile now?
It goes to a point, but you know enough to detect some modeling, perhaps
Oh yeah,
in the
there's some issues.
surface area. So you're trying to contact
Yeah, my little
Biscotti.
my little
Bugatti.
bug lady.
Biscotti.
Yeah. Bugatti, can you hear me?
I can, Father. Something is constantly happening.
That much is true.
I
And how I hate it. But please continue. What's yours?
I have never had children before, and now I know, as you do, that it is a very challenging, very difficult time.
Hard to keep them in line.
They think that I too am a food. They are confused about the order of things.
If I didn't know who you were, I would think I was talking to a drow.
Truly your son or daughter.
It's, I have had to make new homes elsewhere in this covering. And even now they war elsewhere.
You won't have to hide for long. This event is about to take place.
Father, you bring me such comfort.
When I give you the signal, can you communicate with your children?
I can, but I cannot guarantee that they will listen, Father. They are young and unruly, and filled with a terrible hunger.
You must try. They may slake that hunger on that flesh.
I will do my best to assert myself, Father.
It is all anyone can ask. But then get clear.
No, Father, I
Get
will.
clear.
I
Find
know
a place
now.
to
I can
hide.
feel it within myself. I can feel a mighty chirp.
You're a grandpa.
I can feel a mighty chirp growing even now.
I'm going to be listening. I was always there when you saw one set of footprints.
Here, so give me, give me a perception roll.
Where's my
Goofus.
Where's my big? Oh, here it is. Perception.
Not 4.
Hey.
Ooh, that's not
very
bad.
nice.
That's got to be a 20.
That's really good.
An
So-
unnatural one.
Well, yeah, that's the only. You see, that's Straub in a nutshell. So, I mean, you can see. I mean, the challenge, obviously, in this situation would be hiding the eggs in there,
Yeah.
right? But you can tell that the pattern of the eggs in the flesh adheres to a kind of pattern. It exists in specific trails, almost like the arms of a starfish,
I see.
from a central sort of radial point.
All right.
The egg-laying paths themselves are uniform and beautiful in their way.
So they might have even thought that they got like some good
Some
flesh.
bonus.
Yeah, like this is actually real sturdy. Doesn't smell great, but
But it's all right.
okay. I'm so proud. I filed that away. It's like I'm thinking so much that Legati used to be just a little snake tentacle, but now like a real member of the family.
It's like a
Exactly.
little bug.
All right, so it's time for you,
But now also a beetle.
and that's great. So you, Donaar, it's time to initiate and create an intimate connection with this bot.
All right.
I mean, you're only a few feet away from it.
How do you control Golem?
What's
How we built it. Yeah. All right. So I do that.
I make that happen.
Yeah.
Right
welcome
away.
to D&D.
What kind of interface would Donaar have designed for?
Oh, he gets all up in her base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, but for real though, what's the?
I don't know. What did we do in the test zone?
It's designed to accept essentially psychic commands like
Yeah. Like one-word commands, right? That's what we were saying. Basically, we were issuing Pokemon attacks to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like Donaar would have built himself a nonsensical helmet or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
Some sort of like
But this Donaar would actually have a helmet that did stuff and would
sort
be
of-
cool.
Geiger suit,
yeah.
like with like
spikes.
yeah.
Like a plug suit?
Yeah, but like with like a mocap suit
Oh,
almost.
sure. Yeah. It doesn't.
Like what the Real Steel, was that it?
Yeah.
The robot boxing movie,
Yes.
like that.
The Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Yeah.
But because it takes verbal commands, you have to say punch
Right.
every
Yeah.
time you punch.
None of this does
No,
anything.
it doesn't. Yeah, you have to say it.
He's just flailing, and he's saying, kick,
Drill
attack.
This is underneath your robe. You reveal this
Just
complex suit, like when someone else is dozing off.
skin tight diver suit, like.
Yeah.
But it's like, but then it's got little like nodes.
And wires attaching
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
An entire bench in the stands faints dead away.
Oh yeah.
Like the sign just collapses
It leaves
down on the
nothing to be
people.
imagined.
When will there?
Oh no!
When
you
will
can
there?
see both dongs.
PPs. Yeah.
There's wires coming out of both.
Nice.
Nice. Just in case.
Yeah. He's got like this like helmet here, and then two little no.
That's like a direct
They're like-
connection.
it's
Like, why is that there? I don't know.
They're like X-wing pilot helmets. He's got one on for him and then one for each.
You can hear its. You can hear the voice of the golem just sort of whisper back into your head, and it says, "I can see the promised flesh."
Yep. Me too.
So can the stands, actually.
Yeah, we could all see the promised flesh.
We can all see it.
Tell it to eat every bite.
Or no
Get
dessert.
every bit.
Yeah. It's got to eat all it's got to eat all that flesh, or it doesn't get any dessert.
It doesn't get any pudding.
It doesn't get any pudding. It doesn't eat its meat.
Tell it that.
I tell it that.
Nice, absolutely.
So it's just another brick in the wall.
So at
Alan Parsons, yeah.
at the front of the rightmost riser, a black-robed figure stands up, raises a red flag, and then brings it down. And there's somewhere in your memory you know that that's important because it indicates that the battle has begun. So it's like a second, like at the right second, you realize what that indicates. Now, how are you going to get down?
How far apart do they start?
Right now, across the middle, they are approximately 20 feet apart.
Okay. Our drill, I don't think, doesn't have that range.
I would start with a initiative roll.
All right. I'm not gonna use I'm gonna have to use a charge all fight. Huh?
I said take advantage.
I'm gonna have.
You have 10.
That's fine. Got an 11.
Plus your dex modifier?
Plus my dex modifier isn't -1.
Does that mean he gets 4?
So no.
Oh, man.
That is a stat.
All right.
Oh, I thought
He did say plus 4.
I thought it did +4 on everything.
That's
Yeah.
skill. Here we go. All right. So the very first thing that happens is opposite, like behind this thing, you can see just the edge of Phoenix Anvil's gesture that he makes. And the first thing that happens is that the flesh on top of the spider leaps off
Yeah.
independently from the base. And it leaps off onto Seabiscuit.
It leaps 20 feet?
Yeah. It's awful. I mean, it's like, imagine a deeply wet flying squirrel. It's like a massive curtain of flexing muscle.
Ew.
Beef curtain, as
Yeah.
it were.
Oh,
Ew.
Hey! And it does so. Its roll is excellent. And so it just collapses over the top.
Okay.
And then the bottom half scuttles over and slides on the ground. So after it runs about 15 feet, the legs lift up like this, and it slides underneath the golem, and
Sounds
then the legs themselves. Almost imagine that. Imagine that Seabiscuit. What's going on?
I'm just imagining it. Go
No,
ahead.
imagine that Seabiscuit is a gem inside of a kind of setting.
Ew.
So
and-
the legs just go, they like,
Yep,
Like
exactly.
that.
They flip up instead.
they grab.
And they just grip it and then begin to push into the bulbous base.
Been there.
Yeah.
I don't know where this fits into initiative order.
Yeah.
But I would be sending Legati the command like,
I was gonna
"It's
say.
time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Time the children.
I'm assuming
yes.
that.
Yeah, 7 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay. I don't know. What's our health?
We don't know.
Okay.
What's the Iron Golem?
Oh, I can tell you 1 second.
Yeah.
Walnut.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. You guys had that stuff up before.
Oh, a lot. We're fine.
I'm bad. How much is it?
210.
Okay.
Walnut and Rosie, by the way, just did some secret gestures. Nice. And I don't know where this fits in initiative order, but we would
Like to join initiative.
yeah, and because
Oh, yeah,
we
of course.
want to fuck with Phoenix.
Well, no,
yeah.
you'll do all this over here.
with Donaar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys will all go together.
Okay.
And the Mephites.
I want to yell. Well, yeah, because that's the thing. So where are they?
They're on.
They're mounted in the arms.
They're mounted.
And they're already in the arms.
They're already in the arms.
All right.
That's part of the preparation.
All right.
So now the device is being held fast. It's coated on the top with this carpet of this starving carpet on top.
Donaar will yell. We knew you had 2 golems because we kidnapped your idiot friend, and he told us ahead of time. So now, kiss our feet,
Yes, are you freaks?
and want to shoot the ice feet at the.
Methods.
Methods.
So
He calls them feet.
It's like nobody ever told him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
He doesn't
100%.
And then because the flesh one's got egg bombs in it, so I think we should go after the one that doesn't have a ticking time bomb inside of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would say ice attack to the robot. That's what they called it.
Ice him.
Ice punch.
With the fist
Ice
one.
Ice blaster.
So that's the ice breath weapon from the Mephit.
Frost breath.
I love it.
Please do a DC 10 Dex saving throw 2 times.
Wow,
bet.
Jerry.
I don't need any shit from you, baby wizard. All right, that's a 1 on the second one.
Okay. So 5 and then 2, so 7 damage also.
Nice.
But then it got very cold, so I don't know what you want to do with that.
Exactly. So remember. So who is the target for this? Is it the robot underneath?
It's the robot
robot
underneath.
underneath.
Okay, and not the flesh
The flesh one we're counting on Bugatti and her baby.
to flex.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just driven like the fist straight down, coating that, like, making the steel slightly brittle around the edge.
But the Mephits should get their own attack. The Iron Golem can still do its thing.
Yeah. So I mean, just give me the. So we should have a division of labor because the robot has a ton of attacks.
Right.
Do you want to
okay.
be the Mephit master?
Yes, I will take care of those
The Method Man?
Right.
folks. You take care of the
Method man.
The golem itself.
Yeah. So if you want to do,
Let me just bring up golem here.
I got a frig right here if you want it.
So we have 2 melee attacks. So does that blast we did just count as the?
No, that was the Mephits.
All right, that was the method. So we have 2 attacks. Well, if it's iced up, then it's gonna get got.
And they get that to hit. So you roll a d20 and add that to it.
All right. So if the ice blast was the methods, then we get 2. We get a multi attack.
Yeah, you get your
A
melee.
slam and a drill.
Yep.
So we'll say the sword is the drill.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we'll do a slam, melee weapon attack plus 13 to hit.
Jesus.
Jeez.
But it's going to do this back to us. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I take advantage? Yeah, might
Yeah,
as well. All
do
right,
it.
take advantage.
No, save them for something. Wait till you get
Don't
80
listen
of
to
them.
this guy. Okay.
Yeah, good thing you took that advantage.
That was a 1 for the podcast.
That
And that was a 3.
So 16.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
and then do your next attack.
All right. Next, we'll do the drill. Same thing.
All right. So you punch down at the creature right below.
Yeah, as a
and
slam
it's
attack.
able to basically, like, with its grip on the bulb, it's able to sort of climb around, like shift its weight around the base
And avoids the
in a
attack.
kind of alien motion. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I'll do the drill.
Okay.
Proven.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Plus 13 to hit. I will take advantage because I'm rolling great. Yeah, 19
Ooh, not bad.
Oof, a doof.
and a 4. So I'll take the 19 plus 13.
32.
Absolutely. So give me that damage.
23.
23 slashing.
Oof. All right, so give me some flavor here. So we got this drill whirling away.
Oh, yeah. So here is what happened. The drill, when it drills into
The core of this thing.
the core of the thing, it
Well, it's
plants.
designed to release a certain
Yes.
package. if
Yes,
I
you
recall
remember.
correctly.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it releases a package, which is a seed that was given by Nalayan somehow through the birds,
Even here.
even here in this world. And so it has now deposited its package.
It's payload.
yes, it's
Yum
payload.
yum.
All right, I love it. Now, who else is going to act on this turn?
Okay, so
On that charge.
Rosie and Walnut have been like doing the wink at Anvil. So how should we team up? Where do we want to get out of it? Should we sneak up behind him?
Yeah,
Because I
can
can
we-
teleport.
are
access
you,
these
are,
people?
are you going to sort of like shift away from the?
Well, I can shadow step right
Oh,
behind
of course,
him
just
and
just
mess
to
with
see him. Yeah.
Yeah, and this was the extra systemic combat that
Yes.
has been. Okay, so I guess Rosie can just bamf over there.
And I turn into a hawk and start circling above him.
But how do you? So, but like, how does it? You've never done it before.
Yeah.
So what does it look like? How do
Transformation
you
sequence.
How do you switch into your magical girl hawk form?
She goes like this, and it's like feathers just sprout.
Oh, just like
Yeah.
out from the arms.
yeah.
For the podcast, Amy just lifted her arms and then shot them back down by her sides as if it's like
She's
shooting
throwing
knives
tape
out.
No, like
Yeah.
her hands
Like
were wet.
feather
And she was
bombs.
drying them, like flicking them down.
This is oh yeah, and this is her mom's favorite form. Yeah. So she turns into this hawk, and she flies above and just starts circling Anvil.
When she is in hawk form, does she say qouccw?
You know what? Hawks don't say that, but yes, she does.
Yay!
It's like another hawk would know.
Another hawk would know, but Walnut,
Yeah.
she's a good
It's
egg.
fine. Well, hey, cool. We will manage the rest of this combat when we come back from the break. Don't go nowhere, Shadow Council. Of course, may our labors please you. We'll be right here. I'm Jerriford K. Horcrims, Dungeon Master of Tessie Teams. And these are all the same people who were here before. Now, when last we saw our heroes,
When laugh we saw her.
We love to laugh.
around here we try to laugh once a day. So, on the Donaar Blitz End turn, which is an amalgamated turn, because there's a lot of skullduggery going on over
Catch
here.
as catch can, you know what I mean?
We've got methods. We've got seeds. We've got golems. We've got women who are birds. And we have dangerous ninja grandmas. Cthulhu hasn't even thrown his eldritch hat in the ring.
No, I'm just gonna relax.
No, we'll see how it
Really
goes.
got
I mean, you did your work already, right?
Yeah.
It's Ligoti.
No, I have.
So
There's more work for me to put in.
nice.
Yeah, but
Nice.
let's see.
So as you, so you have materialized
Yeah.
more or less on
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah, I bamfed right behind Phoenix Anvil, who is presumably psychically controlling and distracted.
Oh, definitely. He is working on
Yeah.
these bots 100%.
And I believe I get advantage on my attack when I shadow step.
Sounds
which
like
I've
a
not been
snap
doing.
attack.
I do. After I do this, I have advantage on the next melee attack I make before the end of my turn.
melee attack.
And since the Staff of the Master is currently being used as a kind of chest hair
Right.
supplement for snake tits, I'm going to just use my unarmed attack.
You should do karate.
Yeah, right in Phoenix Anvil's boot. Right in his boot. And I will do my martial flurry of blows, right. So that's going to be, our strike is going to be a 10 to hit. I'm going to guess that's not going to hit. Then there's going to be a 21 to hit
Yes.
and another 21 to hit.
Those are both hits on the second one.
Wonderful.
On the third one.
Okay, so he takes 1d6 plus 3, 7, 6, 13 butt damage.
13. Like directly to the butt?
Right to the butt, yeah.
He is now cheeked.
Yes.
I see cheeked in here. No, okay. Okay, that's awesome. So the first one misses.
Yep.
He is able to like see, like, let's say that there is like a dim sort of reflection off of this a field of force, and he's able to get out of the way of the first one, but the next two just catch him and just flatten him, like face, like the entire front of his body is just pushed against this field of force. there's an ozone crackle
Nice.
around it.
Got him
he
right in his
have a-
ozone.
Wow. Does he have a helmet on?
No, he doesn't have a helmet on.
He's just doing this psionically?
Yeah, he has a sort of a hand on the field,
Okay.
and he's just communicating with the creatures.
So what I want to be doing is, as I'm circling just ambiently, just doing that bird dive bomb.
Oh, just constantly.
Yeah.
This is just like a distraction tactic, like just dive bombing, screeching. I'm not like gonna make an attack or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is just,
Basically,
like-
you want to make it very difficult to control a robot.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
I'm hearing. That's marvelous news. So obviously the place is now more or less in chaos. There are physical attacks being delivered at the House Arcanical in the thesis chamber.
Oh no.
There are birds, first perhaps for this august chamber.
Oops.
It's fine. One of the controllers is face flat against this invisible field, and there is a group of the masters sits up, like it's time to regulate. Like, what's the meaning of this? This is quite a regular. And it's like this sort of thing.
Sure.
And you see Phoenix Anvil, or not Phoenix Anvil, you see Pendragon Beastinger. He draws his short sword. And you had seen it close before. Something is happening on this blade. It would take some time to investigate exactly what it was, but it is not off the shelf. And then he draws it, and then with the rest of his fingers, he holds the blade, but with the rest of his fingers, you can see that he makes a sign, and predicated by a thin red beam, a fireball detonates the stands.
Whoa.
Stands?
Whoa. Were there people in those stands?
Oh, yes.
Pendragon.
Who did he detonate?
The
Yeah.
masters.
What the F?
Were they the
He's
judges?
just working out his fucking issues.
Oh.
So it pops, and then you can see that the heat, flames, and pressure are pushing in on the force field around the central area. And it now, whereas before it was mostly clear, it's becoming more like misty and opaque. You think it might have sustained some serious damage from the fireball.
I see. And this is the force field that protects the people in the stands.
Indeed.
from us.
Yeah. Basically, it separates these massive golems from the students controlling them and also those who are there to watch. After this detonation, students are peeling out, running for the exits.
Is there a referee or a judge?
Yeah, the judge is the one that sits down in the front of the.
Yeah, the one who initiated the start. Is he like
Right.
cool with all this?
Right now, no, he is caught in the blast.
Oh.
Right now, that whole section is a smoking ruin, and people are in various states of managing a profundity of injury.
Jeez.
How will anyone declare us the winner then when the time comes?
How will we know who won? As they're all screaming bloody
I know.
murder.
It's all simulation.
Yeah.
But who's going to call me the winner?
Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna tell me I'm a good
Who's
boy?
going to tell me I'm a
Not a
good boy?
simulator
I'm
either.
banking on all these good boy points.
Exactly. So the flesh golem wrapped over the top. It's like on the baking show. It's like the fondant that they put over the top of the cake, like that drape.
Yeah.
It's like that, but worse
Yeah.
in several key ways. I can go into them. It's the moisture.
It's even less edible than
It's
fondant.
the eggs. I mean, there's a lot of problems. There is almost like a God, what would be the best way to do it? Imagine a sound like a true bubble wrap enthusiast going HAM.
Brap, brap.
Yeah, and there is gallons of liquid, just sheets of it running over the sides and erupting up, potentially even down into the mechanism. There are
Oh god.
ravenous fangs
Baby Bugattis.
jumping out on top of the flesh, and then many attempting to feast on the steel creature beneath.
No.
Oh no.
Rally your grandchildren.
I thought they wanted meat.
Well, they get carried away.
There's a lot of different kinds of flesh out there.
It's true. Throw 30 points on the
Whoa.
On us?
golem.
Jeez.
What about the other one?
Well, don't you worry about the other one. I got the other one well in hand.
The nut is worried about the other one.
Well, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. From below, it is this strange jewel clasp is just working the bot from below, so to speak.
Nice.
Well, the same way that a spider might
Fuck a robot.
entomb. Well, no, might entomb an insect.
Yeah.
It's just effortlessly whirling it around.
Who's doing this one?
Yeah.
What was that AC
On what?
on your bot?
20.
Oh, 20.
So this is happening beneath while the engorged
Oh, you got it now.
flesh
Yeah.
above.
I got
Yeah,
it's
ours.
exploding.
Pull
Yeah,
stats on
exactly.
theirs so we can-
Oh yeah.
6 more points for the precious bot.
Back in my book.
Artfully done.
Exactly. And out of the top, a great blister pops, and Legati leaps out, like as though in slow motion. You can see the cilia extending, granting perhaps an extra second of flight.
So silly.
a kind of ejaculation.
Yes.
Cilia Willia.
And it's just trying to travel toward you and toward the safety you have long provided, and then it just hits the force wall
No.
and then just slurps down.
Oh.
No, it's true. It's true.
No.
Oak True Strike now has his 2 daggers out, but he seems surprised by the events of the last few seconds.
Well, we got him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks that the sense that you would get from his face is that this was not an enunciated
Yeah. It's a dirty pool.
plan.
Hey man, he made 2 golems.
Yeah, it's on him.
Yeah.
It's on him.
C-team ain't nothing to fuck with.
Exactly. So, bot.
Boop. Point of order.
This is just an interesting.
I get so excited like when this brother and sister here
I know.
are
This is just
pointing down at
interesting
this
how
stuff.
And they write each other
for
secret
someone
notes.
who knows command.
I love it.
That's their golem.
Oh, I was gonna say.
That's their plush golem.
Okay.
Oh.
Just something to think about.
All right. Okay. We've got. Well, so are we still covered in? What's the scene I'm looking at here? Are we covered in
Flesh.
biscottis here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the biscottis all over us.
There's tons
Doing
of
their
them.
Even
thing.
with all of our slippy shadow on us.
Yeah, can the Bugattis bite through my shadow?
Yeah. It's easy for them.
I guess they can bite through
Oh,
my shadow.
trust me. These are tiny versions of Legati.
Okay.
He knows how to do this.
So we're covered in them, and we still have,
And you're gripped on the base.
and we
you're
still
gripped
have
at the base.
some measure of flesh golem still up there. It's
Yeah.
still somewhat functional.
And do your slams.
We could slam. I mean, we could.
Yeah,
Let the boys be boys.
Get at that flesh.
Duh.
That fire element.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Should we just finish off the wounded one? Also, I want to get these biscottis off us.
Oh, they're completely expendable. That's fine.
I know. Oh, I'm
never-
going to
I'd never
incinerate the
tell
shit
her.
out of all of
They're
them.
getting expended.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. We do some sort of. Did we get rid of our flame snake in
We
lieu
don't-
in lieu of our ice boys?
Yeah, we have the ice boys.
All right, because we couldn't do both. Damn it. Never mind.
But our punchy hand is flaming, right?
No, you can't. You can't do 2 different.
it's just ice.
I
Oh,
can't summon 2
Couldn't
different
summon
things.
mess.
multiple.
Well, they won't work together. It's contractual. It's like a rider.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Can
exactly.
utilize the flame elemental that's within us in
That's a
any
great
sort of
idea.
capacity.
It's in each of us.
I think in all of us. Well, absolutely. But
Can we get him to give off some sort of like heat blast?
Yeah.
It wouldn't really hurt the metal one underneath
But
us,
it might
but
heal us.
it'll heal us. It'll hurt the biscottis, and it'll hurt the flame golem or the
Commu-
flesh golem. So
By all
I want
means,
to
please communicate to this gentleman.
I will defer to the one who's got the best relationship with him. So I would relay this plan to Cathris and say, get the flame elemental to give us a heat blast to get the flesh golem and the biscottis off of us. If he can radiate some sort of flame wave off our back. Kill your grandkids.
I'm on it.
Give them the release that you so crave.
I communicate to the fire elemental inside, and I say, because to this point we've seen no flame, right? I mean, I know it's in there.
It just animates the device. Yes.
Right.
Because it's some heat out here.
Yeah. What are you waiting for? The flesh is here. Soup's on. It's been served. Scorch it.
I love it. So you can see the limbs sort of draw in tight in front, and then there's like a hiss and sizzle underneath the flesh, and you can see just steam and smoke like pouring out, and the flesh golem peels itself off like on a skillet. Peels itself off forward, and then the entire top of it is just crisscrossed with
Grill marks?
delicious black lines.
Nice.
Jump.
It's like a brulee torch.
So it folds. It basically flips itself back over like a slinky type shape, and then scuttles back toward Phoenix Anvil.
Does it smell delicious?
Did we get any whiffs through this membrane here?
You don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
kind of
seared?
You don't know what you don't know where they're getting meat in this bulk.
Okay, so is that a yes or doesn't smell?
You're not sure how to feel about it.
Flame broil.
You're not sure how to feel about it, but you can see just like studded throughout these dark char marks are little tendrils and phalanges that are wriggling gently.
Yes. They made it.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't take it. They made it. I think a lot of them did not make it.
I think most didn't.
Are they all giving thumbs up? Or yeah.
Hey, no, we're fine, Dad.
Good. Don't worry, we're immune to heat, Dad.
All right, so he has peeled himself off. What's happening next?
I would like to make a multi-attack. I want to first take advantage. I would like to punch again
Advantage.
down at the
With the fist.
the spider robot underneath us. So 13 plus 13, so 26. Or no, we'll keep 26.
Or lore, yeah.
So I want to do that. That'll hit for 20. When it punches, assuming that I connect with a 26, I want to grab it with the hand. And for the second attack, I want to throw it at the escaping or the slithering away flesh golem.
Yeah.
Because, well, should I roll for this? The
Definitely.
throw? All right.
But it's very strong. It's strong enough to accomplish
Yeah.
these feats.
So am I adding strength modifier instead of it's because it's
This right here is going to be more on the dex side because you're basically using a robot as a ranged, as an improvised
You get
ranged
advantage
weapon.
on your dexes
Nice.
because I did enhance ability.
Okay.
Bing.
So I don't have to use a.
For this we'll do it like a check, but I need tender rolls.
All right. Come
I need the
on.
juiciest
You
rolls.
get plus 13 on ranged attacks?
No.
Just your dex?
I get -1 on dex.
Is that the golem?
That's the golem.
Has a -1? I
You
see.
know, it's not very dexterous.
Okay.
No, it's the big metal guy.
Yeah.
That's
Jack.
jacked. That's Jack for real.
Thank
Are you
goodness.
using the thing thing?
No,
No,
we get
I get natural.
advantage.
Free. Stop trying to take things from me. Give.
Yeah.
It's a 6. Come on. Hello.
Okay. So, so you are not able to. You punch down, and then splay the fingers, and then grab it, and basically just try to hurl it
Yeah.
in front of you. It sails over the hissing, shrieking carpet of beef, and then strikes the rest of the wall of force right over Phoenix Anvil's head, and it stops for a second, like, and then its motion ceases to be contained by the field, and it flies all the way to the back.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
the breach.
question. The reason I was trying to do this was because it's got a seed bomb in it. So what does the seed bomb do?
We'll find out.
Okay.
But Bo.
I was trying to throw it at the thing so they blow up together.
So how far away is the flesh golem from us?
From us. So you are
from the
from you.
No, from the golem.
From yours?
From Seabiscuit.
Yeah, 20 feet. It's scuttled away.
Okay, never mind.
You're gonna try ice blast?
I was gonna ice blast it, but it has to be 15 feet.
Okay. We haven't moved.
Oh yeah, move 5 feet.
Yeah, we'll move the golem within range.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, it's like after you've thrown this thing off, you just start to
One step.
Well, I bet that it's like a Segway type thing. I bet when it moves forward, it just kind of tilts forward.
Yeah.
And then it just tilts forward, and the arm comes up.
The arm comes up. So two DC 10 dexterity saving throws.
Bwomp womp womp. Womp womp womp.
I mean,
Shadow-
yay, everybody.
Shadow Council.
Yeah.
Your servant, the gross flesh golem, has provided you a boon. We have two things, actually. The first thing we have are Jim Dark Magic's actual dice.
They're very cool.
Jim Dark Magic's actual dice from the PAX West game, which was
They're-
super fun,
They
I
have like
thought.
embossed
Cool
purple.
letters on
They're made
letters
of,
on them,
I believe,
numbers on them.
aluminium. They're very light.
Yeah, they're really
No,
nice.
they're going to go out to you. Thank you so much for watching the show. That was the first one. Let's see if... holy shit!
Nuh-uh.
No, for real, look.
I didn't see
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, he got another one.
It's
He got
another one.
20.
Womp
Okay.
womp.
Womp, womp, womp,
One
womp,
legit
womp,
one.
womp. The second gift, of course, is from Elderwood Academy, and it is one of the cool dice boxes.
It's
Oh,
pretty.
it has got a cool Celtic thing on there.
What kind of wood is that?
Delicious rosewood. It's
yum,
beef,
yum.
beef heartwood.
Beef hearts.
Wood beef.
Ooh,
makes
beef
sense.
hearts.
Yep.
Very nice.
But anyway,
Beef
Yeah.
farts.
thank you so much for
We
watching
got
the
there.
show. So
Yeah,
this thing did great.
Did a good job.
This meat golem,
Yeah.
it's no doubt due to the sort of seared exterior surface that it was able to perform so admirably.
So it takes 4 damage.
Okay.
And it's really cold.
Oh, and it's burr.
This hand of mine is
Like what?
Freezing
what
blue.
parts are not burned? Do you see like goose pimples?
Yeah,
show up?
goose
Like,
flash.
loud roar tells me to grasp victory.
Goose flesh.
Done
All right.
What? Oh. Where
What do you got, Rose?
where is Phoenix? Is he still smushed up against this wall, or
He is now sort of supporting himself against the ridge. The wall itself is the force field wall doesn't appear to be there anymore.
but he's still clearly successfly controlling this golem somehow.
He's doing his best. Yes.
All right, so then I'm gonna do. I messed up before, but I can do 4 attacks, and I'm gonna stunning strike because I'm gonna try to not make him so it interrupts him and disables the robot. Okay,
Get him.
here we go.
Get him, Grandma.
It's a 16. It's a 17. That's a 10.
Whoa!
That's a womp 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 womp.
Womp, womp,
That's a 20 we can all get excited
Or
about.
whomping.
That's what
You know what?
Trust.
That's a 20 we can celebrate.
What else we got for 20s? Nothing.
After that, it's gift certificates, but we'll see if
How much
Okay.
cash you got on you?
the chancellor gets if the chancellor
You
gets
give
back.
a yum yum apron.
Yeah.
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 In fact, that's
Yum
almost
Yum
certainly
apron?
what it's going to be.
Yum Yum apron. Yum Yum. I hope you like Donaar.
Yeah.
Hope you like me. How could you not?
Okay, so that's a 26.
These are
So
quite good.
2 hits.
2 hits.
And he needs to do, for Stunning Strike, I believe it's a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, con save. My DC is 14.
This is
13.
his save is a 17, so he's
Two saves.
oh that's one.
Toots.
Two saves.
16 you said?
Yeah, 13.
13? Okay, I got that.
Okay, so he saved both times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but he still takes.
A buttload of damage.
Get it?
His butt.
I get it
right in his butt.
because of his butt.
Because of his butt.
Oh, there's a load in his butt. I get it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
8 plus 6, 14. 14 points of butt damage.
Direct.
Right in his butt. It's going toward the taint too.
Wow.
Creeping.
It's like edging toward that
yeah, we're
contained.
edging.
that prized
yeah.
that
It's like,
prized region.
Like Sting over here.
Yep, glows blue and orcs are near.
This joke's got a lot of legs.
Oh yeah. Well, we never have to stop. So with that last one, even under the chain and plate, you feel something shift under your strike.
Okay.
You're getting into the what might be considered his creamy center.
This is affecting the Gollum
Milking his
performances.
prostate.
Yeah.
He does have a load.
Give an exam.
Yeah, both of the golems are shuddering now in place.
In pleasure.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
They're disgusted by what's happening.
Yeah, they want to file a complaint.
That pre-ejaculate.
That's you know what?
Come on.
CT Knights.
It is fucking CT Knights. And so, Bird
Bird.
or Hawknut?
Put a bird on it.
Wingnut.
Wait a
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. Rosie did such a good job.
Just keep pecking at that mailed head.
Just gonna keep pecking at him.
Nice. So when we come back to the top,
Let's hear it.
Oh, wait a minute. Forgive me.
yeah.
Forgive me.
I forgetful.
So at this, when the shield comes down,
Yeah.
Legati can creep with ease back up
That's good.
over the banister, and one presumes into your loving care.
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned, and I realize it's hard for me to remember that this is a simulation, at least in that context. Everybody else is expendable.
What
but
would be funny for me is if the simulation was somehow a more pure, more true, predictable reality for Cthulhu.
Oh, like he believes in that. It's like there's more rules here.
Yes.
At least I can ask a question and have it be answered
Right.
here. But so with that, if Legati's on its way to me, I'm gonna awaken mind to Phoenix, and I say. Just as obnoxiously as I can, anything I can think of. I'm gonna start thinking about like old drow hymns.
Oh yeah, can we hear?
dirges.
Could I hear one of those?
Oh,
Just a little.
dude,
Just a
you
little.
know for a fact that Cthulhu could kick a drow hymn
A drow
in
shanty.
moments.
That's what I
Oh,
want.
okay. How about Lolth is great. Lolth is great. That's my favorite spider goddess. Kill me in the dark. Eat my blood. Listen to your mom. Sons should be destroyed. Look out. I am a pious boy.
Then we got it. We got all the way through. I had no doubt. I knew for a
pious
fact
boy.
that it would be an effortless thing.
It's an old standard.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's like, oh, this old yarn.
I'm a pious boy. Wow, table talk. That's the MVP.
Yeah, so
Chris Stroud.
just you see Phoenix Anvil's you can just see the mailed gauntlets pull himself up, and just across the way, just anger, hatred, and rage.
I just barrel his I just stare him down, smiling. Otherwise, no other movement.
So good. So good.
Exactly. All right. So you can see with this with the dilapidation of Phoenix Anvil, you can see Pendragon's attention just snap to. And you think that he has sort of harvested the attention of these two golems.
Oh, great.
And Cthulhu, I would love it if you could give me a perception roll. This is something you have seen before, so I
Yes.
would like you to take it with advantage.
I think I will take it with advantage. That's going to be real good. So
that's very
that's
good.
a 21.
Oh, damn it, it was so close.
Okay, yeah.
So 21.
Yeah.
So you can see, it's almost like imagine the dots that indicate, like on a motion capture suit, you have come to sort of instinctively know the radius and positioning of these death wards. And you can see the mechanical spider bot just plunge one of its razor sharp spindles into the heart of it and dig it out of the wall.
Does it looks purposeful to me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
But-bo.
And at the same time that this digs out, it looks like almost like he's conducting a symphony. Like he can't seem to do it without grand gestures, especially since he has two to command, I think. And so he has this one digging this out, and then as though he's trying to get the bassoons in, he reaches over to the flesh golem and just swipes his hand toward Rosie.
This is a real Mickey Mouse and Fantasia situation.
Yeah, this is Phoenix doing this.
No,
No.
Phoenix is
Oh,
down.
okay,
This
okay.
is Pendragon.
Pendragon, I see.
Oh, he's taken over the control. I missed that part.
Let's see. Oh, here. Let me make a quick roll, real quick.
Better be quick.
Okay. Okay.
What?
What can I get?
What?
Yeah. If you would be so kind.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So you can see the motion. You can hear the motion and the whine of the spider mechanism digging and grinding away behind you as your attention is focused on Phoenix Anvil. And then over Phoenix Anvil, just this shape leaps out of the arena and then enfolds you.
Don't care for it.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay.
Not enough.
That's a lot of dice.
It is. It's a lot of D12s.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine. You're good. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And this thing, and you can feel like surrounding you on all sides as this pressure is coming in. You can feel the sort of seeking tendrils of Legati's children inside the thing. So it's basically, it has you and it flopped you on the ground, and it's now in the process of just twisting itself tight,
Okay.
like a muscular fiber, trying to juice you, functionally speaking. Thank you very much.
I'm not into it. But am I getting nibbled on by these baby Bugattis?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Like right now it's like you're just feeling it on the skin.
Yeah.
And you know it's about port of entry.
They're
Got
just finding purchase. Like, what do they want to bite?
They're gonna find an orifice.
Absolutely. And then as you're dipping,
Too fresh.
as you're sort of dipping back and forth, what's your AC?
As a bird?
Yeah.
It's not good. What did you roll?
5.
Oh.
It's not great.
It may not be as high as
I don't
that.
have, I can't, it would take me a second.
It's not 5.
It's not
I
5.
guarantee it's not.
I
5.
don't think it's 5.
Yeah, they're all pretty low.
4.
It's not 5. It's not 5.
Just says not 5.
It's just like, don't roll.
I wasn't
It's
prepared
like
for this.
equal /
Yeah,
5.
exactly.
No?
So, like, just just beneath you, you can feel the whistle of a crossbow bolt.
Oh, come on.
It does not strike.
It does nothing.
It goes past you and then finds its way and just plunks into
Oh, wait
the
a
Wonder
minute.
where that came
Wait a
from.
minute.
surrounding wood.
Is it 13? Now its hit points are 1, but
Oh, it's 13.
yeah. It's they're very
Sorry, I was
weak,
thinking
but-
about the fact that my hit point was 1.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Golem turn.
Yeah.
Well, if Pendragon's distracted, he's turned his back on a golem.
Never turn your back on a golem.
Yeah, Seabiscuit's going to go.
Is it time?
Seabiscuit's going to go right after him. Well, first of all, Donaar's going to ask, win on a ring out?
Yeah.
He'll ask that to the dead judges. Be like, they're both out of the ring. Do we win?
Oh, wrestling.
I get it.
Tekken.
Now you're speaking my language.
And then he'll, I'm going to run over there and multi-attack him.
Yeah.
If he's the one that is controlling them now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're attacking Pendragon.
With the golem, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Fuck 'em up.
this golem doesn't give a shit about the wooden, the exterior wooden wall
Yeah.
of it. It's just effortless.
Yeah.
Like it's chocolate.
Yum. All right, so multi-attack too. I'll take advantage on the first. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
This is the flesh golem?
No, this is
This
is
steel?
your-
this is Seabiscuit attacking Pendragon.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Get more.
First
get that
one will
more
be,
meat.
we'll do a slam and then a drill. This is advantage, so. God, I'm not rolling great today.
Well, what's
so
the-
24.
11 plus,
Still good?
yeah, 11 plus 13.
No,
so
it's
yeah,
it's healthy
24.
on this. Yeah.
He's a tiny child.
That's
It's
true.
not
So, well, that hits him for
And he's a wizard.
Yeah.
20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He's got AC of achoo.
Yeah.
All right.
Bless me.
Next comes the drill.
Whoa,
19.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, and a 9. So we'll
Okay.
take the 19.
Plus
Plus
13.
plus 13. So
32.
32. And that's 23 slashing. And then if we want to throw Icy Boys in there.
Oh, yeah, they can get him too.
Smell my
Okay, so
feet.
it's just like
Smell my feet.
so you just go through and it's just like pound and then it's like drill tip and then
On like just a little
A
human.
little
boy.
frail baby boy. Yeah.
I hope his back is turned this whole time. He didn't see any of it
and
coming.
then
Just-
the Mephit ride-alongs. Tell me about their products.
Yeah, so it's like every time there's a hit, they just like breathe this frosty.
Well, and they giggle from their
yeah.
from their seats.
And it sounds like icicles.
Breaking in winter.
like a
Breaking.
wind chime made from icicles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So do that DC Dex.
Yeah.
2 times.
He is special boy, but he misses one.
Okay, so 7 damage.
And then he's chilly.
And he's cold.
Yeah.
And he's chilled to the bone.
No, he just goes.
Jerry.
He goes white. Like after the first 2 hits, he sort of raises his hands to protect himself from this icy spray, and his skin just goes bone white, and he falls back into the edge.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Push me, because I'm close.
All right. So who's left? Just Oak?
Yeah, who's firing crossbow
Like,
bolts
how do we
at
know when
me?
we won?
Half of
It's definitely Oak.
you have half of Phoenix and Oak.
Okay.
Just a demigod.
All right.
You also have your best bud, Rosie B. Singer, currently being constricted by
Well,
some kind of flesh
do
snake.
I? Those were golem actions. Does Donaar have an action?
No, because it takes all of his action
Yeah.
to command to
I-
run these commands.
I have not taken action.
yeah,
yet.
yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
And I can also punch from inside.
The
It's
punch
coming
from within.
inside the golem.
Punch was coming with inside the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw hex on that golem, and I'm gonna throw a dissonant whisper at it.
Which one?
Oh,
Which golem are we talking about?
Oh, the flesh one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so that it's not gonna
Yeah. It's
destroy
great.
Rosie inside.
And you're gonna whisper it in a dissonant way.
Oh yeah,
so dissonantly.
it's the most dissonant.
Okay,
I can,
is
I can
that
drum up.
a save on my side?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Come on back. That is a 1.
All right.
Nice.
Well, then you're gonna enjoy
3d6.
No, you're gonna enjoy 66.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, 66 damage?
66, just flat damage.
Would you like some d6s? Whoa.
Please,
Get cooked.
please, let's try. Let me get this guy out of here. What
Whoa.
do we got?
Hey,
What do we
17.
got?
17 so far.
Oh, nice, thank you. That's
Toss
an
two
incredible
more.
addition.
And you're ready to go.
Nice.
That's another 8.
25.
Then plus my hex. It's a 1d6, I think. It doesn't change, right?
That's the bonus, yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yums.
31 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow, what happened, Kithris?
Yeah, what's going on with you, buddy?
So upset.
It's
this
this
flesh.
It's this illusory world we're in.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
gets it.
Yeah,
Tables have turned. I'm
Here,
rolling terrible.
here he's got great rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Everything works.
Well, it works exactly the way you expect.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, and then don't forget, it's got to move as far as it can away from where it is.
Oh, move its whole speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
So-
whether it takes Rosie with it.
Well, no, well,
Or-
it's completely wrapped up. So this thing begins to slither. It begins to undulate up the wood of the back stairs, leaving a delightful sheen. It's like pledge.
Piece of trash.
Lemon
whatever,
pledge.
It's whatever the opposite of lemon pledge is. That's what's being excreted on the stair. And so it is writhing its way back to. It is writhing its way back to the other half of the golem,
The spider.
to the spider, the Spiderian, for lack of a better term. Walnut.
I'm not really what doctors would say doing anything.
What doctors said about my kidney.
Doctors said on my kidney, I'm not contributing anything. So I feel
What
like
would you say?
you
you
do
do
here. Not much. So when that crossbow bolt comes flying at her, her eyes zero in, and I'm assuming it's Oak that fired it.
It is. It's up currently.
And she dive bombs him, and as a bonus action, right before she hits him, turns into a bear.
She can do that now?
Well, I mean, she turns into
It's a
Walnut
bonus
for a
action.
second,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
then she turns into
Nice.
a bear. I can't attack.
Right. But you just hurtled a bear form at him. That's got to count for something.
Yeah, does
The
that do
speed of a
anything? I'm
hawk.
sure I take damage.
With the speed of a hawk, yeah.
Exactly.
It's just it's just
That's the coolest shit
it's
ever.
a little bit of I don't even know how much falling. I suspect it would just be falling damage, but it's not going to be super high because the rest of it was controlled flight.
Still like 1d10,
No,
right?
yeah, it's 3 points.
It's a lot of mass.
Would he be prone?
Yeah.
It'd be like being hit with a big boulder.
Well, yeah, but no. Oak has his own problems with this.
Am I grappled? Can I try to escape DC?
You're trying to escape Washington, D.C.
I will escape from DC. I'm going to take advantage. Oh! So close.
So close to when he was 8.
Okay, and that's a strength, right?
Strength.
Where it's just 15
Yep.
to escape the grapple.
Yep. So you're able to find a weak, like a thin, sinewy portion, and push your way through it, and peel yourself just out of the middle of this thing. And so as it's beginning to constrict, you're able to sort of pull yourself out of that slit in this tube.
Okay.
That slit.
So I burst myself from the slit.
Yeah, I don't look.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for
I
clarification
just
here.
call them like I see them. You know,
Great.
Is this a Valentine's Day episode?
they
Every
all are.
episode
If you look hard enough.
is Valentine's Day. Okay. All right, so I'm out. I'm no longer grappled by this thing. But that's my whole turn?
That is your turn.
Grappling?
Exactly.
Okay.
Grappling. So
Oh, grappling rose.
exactly.
Yeah. Get on board.
You hear there's a terrible sound
Oh no.
of metal, historically considered a strong material. Just like you can see the core of the spider golem just like become pregnant and distend, and you see a like a green shoot.
Green shoot.
You see a green shoot emerge, and in seconds, it's as though there is a type of mathematics that the simulation can't contend with. Ooh. And so the first time you see it, there's a shoot, and then it extends out into a massive trunk. Yes. And then bursts of threads. And you remember these deadly threads from the destruction of Nemazir.
Yeah.
Just hot, infinitely sharp threads erupting and growing, like slicing through anything and effortlessly avoiding the party.
Wow.
In another second, the entire top of this is sheared off.
The arena?
The arena. In another second, oak is rendered into perhaps 14 separate pieces
Hell yeah.
by a mesh of these white-hot monomolecular hairs.
I grab a piece. And I go like this.
I wonder if he was in the place where the death ward was still active or not.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
And
like
you
it ever
see,
stops him.
you see Phoenix hold his hand up as he finds his fate as well. And then, a moment later, there is just murmurs and sighs and gasps from the gathered throng in the Waterdeep headquarters of Acquisitions Incorporated. Phoenix, or Pendragon Beestinger, is on the ground.
Like we're out of the simulation.
You are
now?
out of the simulation, and
But
he
he's
is
on the
not
ground?
standing with the rest of them.
Oh, no.
Okay. Rosie runs over and checks on him.
He's dead.
Like dead?
Dead.
Okay.
man.
Is there any visible cause of death on his body? His
Yeah,
corporeal
he
form?
appears to have suffered the wounds that you saw proper.
Oh shit.
Killed another one of
He
your kids.
destroyed his own death ward. Oh my god. Okay, so
I did what I said I wouldn't do.
Rosie is she didn't kill him and she didn't intend to. The understanding was that there was nothing that could kill him in these simulations.
At seeing this, I would explain like how I saw him command the spider to destroy the death ward.
Oh, okay. So
so I would
you're
explain
explaining
like
this?
at seeing that somebody has been injured or killed.
Rosie is surprisingly, I think, senseless at the sight
Yeah.
of this, and because it's her kid, and so she's trying sort of without any kind of real purpose to revive him, and it's Dungeons and Dragons, so like there is resurrection as a possibility, but even knowing that logically, she's not behaving logically. She's trying to
I don't think you could.
resuscitate him.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like slapping him on the cheek, and she's like, "That's enough. That's enough. It's not funny. It's not funny." And she's like thumping him on the chest, and it's clear like she's not trying to put on a show or anything. She just is quietly urgent about resuscitating her child.
Yeah, this is hard for people to watch.
It doesn't work.
No.
I'm guessing. Okay.
No.
Or
You-
she
Can we get some?
She starts to yell for Omen.
Yeah, can we get some
He's there.
medics?
Okay, Omen. We're not supposed to be able to die in there.
Yeah, you aren't supposed to be able to die in there.
So
That's correct.
It's a clearly Acquisitions Incorporated responsibility that this person suffered a casualty, and
You
we
really
owe him a
wanna-
resurrection.
Do you really want to talk contract language with me?
I will happily talk contract language with you, but this is your responsibility.
Let me tell you how it's going to come down, Rosie Beestinger. It's going to go like this. Your son destroyed the Death Ward. How far down this road do you want to go? Now, if you want me to take 500 gold out of your branch,
Yeah. Yes.
let's
Yes.
call it an idiot fee.
Gladly.
Done.
Understood. Do we have 500 gold?
Yeah, probably not.
I have 500 gold.
He says,
You
he
do?
says, hey, maybe you can earn 500 gold with your wildcard license.
Happy to. Put it on my tab.
He says, leave the boy here with me.
Okay.
I'll resurrect him in a cell.
Fine.
Is that fine?
Yes, it's fine. Anywhere, just do it. Just do it.
He says, Walnut,
Yes.
nice work.
Thank you.
Great. Now we have to resurrect her too.
She straightens up and she goes,
He says,
thank you, Omen.
hey, new client. A
Yes.
little far north, a little bit out of your operational area. A good first test of the wild card license. You're all right too. He hands over a scroll, and then he has a few people. He calls a few people from around to grab the boy.
Yeah, Rosie, without intending to, she like follows a few steps before she stops herself. It's
Absolutely.
almost like a magnetic pull
Yeah.
toward her kid.
Oak approaches you, Walnut,
Okay.
and says, "You did well."
I wish I could say the same for you.
Nice.
He says, "I'm sure I deserve it."
You do. And more. And so much more.
So he, Phoenix taps him on the shoulder, like, let's try to avoid this particular thing. Everyone else is just watching this new Acquisitions Incorporated legend be born in the guts of the headquarters. And when you take a look at the scroll, it says, job, lost daughter, Salith Crypt Garden.
Ooh.
That is our episode for today. Thank you so much, Gathered Throng, Shadow Council, Mayor Labors. Please you. Hey, we're going to be coming back for Table Talk, and we have Game to Grow
Yay!
in the building.
We got one Adam.
Yeah,
we got another
one
Adam.
We got. Listen, how many Adams you want?
We got them all.
We got all the
This
Adams.
bad boy can fit
There's
so
so many
many Adams.
But yeah, if anybody has questions, can they use Inkybot? Yeah, if you have a question for this august crew, sort of they exist in the coordinate between gaming and therapy. Very, very interesting team working on some very, very cool stuff. Of course, just put your question right into the chat with the hashtag question at the beginning. And our dutiful Inkybot, written by our technomancer, Mike Buland, will grab your question and they'll put it right here on my tablet, and then I'll know about it. I guarantee you want to ask these guys a question or two. But like I say, short break, we'll come back and we're going to learn a whole bunch. See ya.